And then you begin the recording, please.
You're the host right now? Yeah, you can start recording.
Started the recording, my God. Alright. So delegates, how do you define diplomacy? Anybody?
Come on, an opinion is never wrong.
We're not here to mark you as your teachers.
I actually spoke a lot about marks in the previous time, so I guess they're very hesitant about even speaking. I'm not gonna mark you guys.
Otherwise, also, I'm very bad at giving marks.
No, you needn't discourage them totally. I'll be generous, don't worry.
Yeah, she'll be generous in giving you marks. I won't give them. Yeah.
Be generous in
Last
taking
time,
those away.
yeah, I will
Yes, the
be.
delegate of United States. To what point do you rise? Oh, left? No. You're not audible, delegate of United States.
Am I now?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, relations.
Okay. Is there
State
anyone on
relations.
one challenge round?
Excuse
From
me.
whom does this come? I think the delegate of Japan. So you have it later on. Delegates, this is how my teacher told me to define diplomacy, and so do I. To ask somebody to go to hell in a very nice way is what we term as diplomacy, right? And you all need to be just perfect in this, because diplomacy is what will take you ahead, especially when you are in a MUN during the unmoderated caucus. You need to gather support for yourself, for your country. When there are your enemy nations standing, you need to find a point strong enough so that you can get them in your block as well. The more allies you have, the more marks you get. Yeah, of course, there will be giving marks, but not now. Right? So, once again, all the very best to all of you. I will take your leave now. Bye bye, delegates.
Thanks for joining us, dear chairperson.
Thank you, Vice Chair. I will take the review from you after 6. No, after 7. Yeah, you'll be fine after
I
that.
hope that'll
Yeah.
be fine. Yeah.
All right. Bye bye, delegates.
Bye, Vice Chairperson.
I know Vice Chair is not leaving.
Chairperson. I'm just staying here. I'm staying back. I'm not out here.
Yeah, Vice Chair, kindly ensure you take the attendance.
Yeah, I already did, I guess, and nobody new has joined
Text
us
me.
yet.
Yeah, text me.
Marsha, you're representing which country?
Japan.
Yeah, I marked her. Yeah, I wrote down United Kingdom, US, Russia, Canada, Japan, North Korea, and Malaysia. That's all we have had, right?
Yeah, we one more thing. I forgot to tell them. Delegates, whenever you rise to a factual inaccuracy, that is a point of order, you have to quote it. In case you quote it saying, just a minute, delegates, can we please stop this? Huh. So, in case somebody says, I believe, and a statement, you cannot say that is a point of order. That's the delegate's belief. So, he or she was not stating a fact. You cannot raise a point of order in that case. Right, delegates?
Okay.
Yeah, so, Vice Chair, I'll leave. Bye bye, everybody.
Take care.
Bye, Chairperson.
Bye bye.
All right, the rest of coming back to your question, I'm so sorry that we had these hindrances in between. Are you there with us?
Yes.
Marsha? She is, but she isn't responding. I doubt in case she just left a device.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. For the yields that we spoke about, can you just point out where I had stopped last?
You stopped that we can yield the time left to other delegates.
Yes, and when you do so, the other delegate must be aware. It should be like you say, delegate of
Yes,
you
yes.
yield to delegate of Canada, and delegate of Canada is totally like bewildered and shocked. Like what? I never thought that I was going to get a
Yes.
yield. I just hardly had a speech prepared for the 60 seconds, and you want me to, you give me that yield time for just speak for another 20 seconds. No, I'm not going to do that. So, to avoid all of this, you have to come to mutual consensus prior to all of that. Okay? Via
Yes.
chats or the private messages that you have. You text them or you chat, and then you let them know that you're going to give it to them. And it's actually the other delegate who is supposed to ask the other ones to yield the time to them, or else how would they know that he requires my yield or she requires my yield? You wouldn't, right?
Okay.
So you're the ones who have to lobby up around. So the more you speak, the more you will be like known and recognized, right? Like in your class, the guy who is the most intelligent, who speaks most fluently with all kinds of vocab, would you remember him, or else would you remember a mediocre student who did well but wasn't exceptional enough? You would always remember the exceptional guy, right? So it's always about recognition in MUN too. So sometimes, yeah, the EP might get annoyed, like he's speaking way too much, but that's not going to cost you any marks. So it's never wrong in trying or asking the other delegate to yield their time to you. Right? So besides this, the other one I said was you giving your time away to the EB so that we can just continue with the proceedings and have another delegate speak up. All right, without wasting much time. And you can also yield to the floor where you are open to questions upon whatever you have spoken about. The purview is pretty much fixed and confined. That whatever the delegate has spoken about, you can only question those aspects of a speech. All right. You can just question suddenly about her foreign policy when she hasn't spoken about it. Yeah, you can just bring them up to back up whenever she puts a statement which goes against or contrary to that. But you can simply raise a question out of the blue. Okay, whatever she has spoken, they have to be relevant to that. Relevance also gives you marks here. Fine. Others, any questions, any doubts? Marsha, the other question that you posed regarding the one-on-one or the rebuttal, we are still
Yes.
pondering upon it. Most probably, yeah, we should have it because that's the best part of countering somebody's opinion. I personally would love to have it, but we are still pondering upon it. And in case we do have it, the session will be very limited, maybe one or two, not more than that.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Marsha? And also, I hope this is your first seminar, like the first session that we're having together.
First one.
All right. So the next time you guys come in, please make sure that you have your country flags as your profile pictures, and you also have the name of your country. So whenever your video isn't switched on, I don't get lost or confused in which delegate, like which country you're representing the delegate whatsoever. Okay? All right.
Okay.
Anything else, delegates?
Uh,
No.
Yes, the delegate of United Kingdom.
uh, if a delegate wants to question another delegate on imagine a country's policies, so when is, and it's not mentioned by the country's delegate in the statement or the GSL, when is the time to ask it?
Uh, there's never actually a perfect time to ask in case he hasn't mentioned all of that. But you can always question them about their policies and stuff via chat. So whenever you're asking such kind of questions, because they are important in a way, and because you have noticed all of those fine line details, you have not just gone through your foreign policy, but have even gone through tens and dozens of other countries as well. That of course shows the amount of research that you have put into your motion uh, or the MUN that you are participating in. So I would suggest that you send it to them via the EB so that even we can see how they have done. And whenever a question of this kind is coming via the EB, because it has been recognized by the EB, the other person, the other delegate should also be aware enough to answer back via the EB so that we can actually understand or come to terms with how strong the opponent is or how strong the delegate who questioned it was. Because we
I'm
shouldn't even feel that it was like an unanswered question.
Yeah, I have a doubt.
Yes, Yashasvi? I mean, the delegate of USA. The name comes first, so I just.
Yeah, it's okay. Like if someone speaks bad for our country, so can we like can
You
we
have the right
include,
to reply. You have the right to reply in months.
or can
So
we
whenever you
include in our RGSL speech
um you
the
can always
response?
try to like what how can I just put this? You can always try to counteract the country by putting up a weaker point of theirs in your GSL. Yeah, you can do that, but uh, all of this usually happens in the moderated caucus rather than in the GSL. And whenever
Okay.
you try, whenever somebody has said something bad, as you speak of, then it's preferable in case you use the right to reply. And in case it's really that bad, then yeah, the EB will recognize it and you will be given the chance to reply to whatever that is. So when you get the chance to reply, then and there itself that point's cleared, right?
Yeah.
So using of those parliamentary terms or fields or provisions is pretty much important. That's the reason why we had this session prior to this. Okay. Anything else?
One more point.
Yes.
The point of the question of the policies are supposed to be stated to the EB. So are they supposed to be stated to the EB like via video while the conference or through email or through a
Via the
message?
email. Via the email. We already specified, right? Whenever you are having chits, all of the chits, I'm specifying again because the problem with Zoom is in case you're recording it, then yeah, maybe the chats are recorded, but in case they're sent privately and stuff, we have no scope of preserving these chats for later on reference. So emails would be more authentic and preferable for everybody to view them at the same time. As I said, we are still compiling the list of the delegates. So soon we'll be releasing them, maybe a day prior to the starting of the month. So accordingly, you can just forward it to the respective delegate. And via the EB, I want you guys to CC it to both of the chairperson, like the chairperson and me, the vice.
Thank you.
Tanya, please unmute yourself.
I have one doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, is there a negative mark for unanswered question?
See, there are no negative markings in here. Unlike entrances or any other kind, no, we don't do negative marking. Least that you can get is a 0, but I hope none of you get it because you all seem to be bright and well ignited mind. Anything else?
Uh, One more question. If a delegate uses personal pronouns, there are still no negative markings for that.
We haven't gone through negative markings at all. We are not thinking of negative marking. So please don't be discouraged that you'll be negatively marked for this because whenever it's your first or this is a model United Nations, everything needn't be precise. Yeah, we expect them to be, and in case they are, it's really good on your part. But there is always scope of mistakes, and we wouldn't want to judge you on that. Okay.
Thank you, Vice Chairperson.
So should we call it a day? Fine then, delegates, I would like to take your leave. I hope you have a great day ahead and great day ahead to come. Fine. All right then. See you guys. Prepare well. Your research should be very strong. Be armed with facts. That's all I can tell you guys. And don't hesitate to contact either of us. All right then. See you guys. I'll take your leave now. And delegate of United Kingdom, please just forward me the recording. Thank you so much.
Welcome,
See you,
Vice
delegates.
Chairperson.
It was great. It was great meeting you all again.